Guys, it has been such a long time and I have missed you. I hope you miss me too. For those of you who are not familiar with me, my name is Rhonda the Real. You might remember me from a series called Ask Rhonda. Those episodes can be found on DMR Films 305. There's 3 episodes there. There's also a piece on addiction that I was featured in that is also on DMR Films 305. There's also some other very entertaining videos there. This series will be called Let's Talk because not only will you be able to ask Rhonda, you'll be able to just talk to Rhonda, okay? And Rhonda's gonna just talk to you guys and just kind of talk about some things, all the topics that everybody is interested in. Oh, relationships, oh, career, oh, let's talk about that pandemic. We're going to talk about it all. No holds barred, per usual. I'm going to be me. And I'm going to be also bringing my own personal experiences. I've been through some things, guys, personally, professionally, but just wait till you hear. It's been some things, but eye opening. Everything I try to use and try to make it work. For my good. No matter how dysfunctional or unhealthy, I do try to use it all, and that makes me relatable. So I use my experiences, all of them. I don't just, chalk the bad ones and try to keep the good ones. I use them all because I think they make you a well rounded person, actually. And I think people can relate to you when they know that you have been through some of the same things that likely they have been through. Everybody's kind of working through something, hopefully. And hopefully you're using it again to try to make yourself a better person. Again, I'm here. You're going to be able to still ask Rhonda, but you're also going to be able to, let's just talk. I'm going to have some special guests at times. I'm going to do some interviews and we're going to laugh and we're going to talk about, again, some of these, unhealthy alliances as well as the healthy ones. You got to balance, got to talk about the good and the bad, okay? Can't just be all, doom and gloom. Okay, so guys, first episode, I'm just gonna touch on this real quick because this has kind of like been a thing these past couple of years. It has affected most people's lives. I know it has affected mine. The pandemic and the vaccination, particularly the vaccination. We know that the vaccination split the world. You had those who were for, and then those who were against. For those of us who have not received the vaccination, I know for myself personally, I felt like an outcast in many arenas. I mean, in many settings, not just the professional ones either. We had to kind of, it was not good. I mean, you felt like you had to defend, your rationale for not getting the vaccination, and it was really bad in some places. Like I said, professionally, some employers were really getting pretty aggressive with their requirements for this vaccination. And I just felt that it was just very imposing one's will on to others. And because there was no data to really support what the outcome would be if you did not, get the vaccination, or if you got it, there was really no data because this is all, fresh. I didn't feel like anyone was really in a position to take the strong stance that they were taking. So it just became personal to me. Just like, that's just aggressive, for you to want to just force that, on people like that. I just, no. without actually knowing, because, I guess I kind of get when people feel like, you are turning down a potentially life-saving measure, like, maybe a cancer treatment or something. And you're saying, no, I'd rather just not take the treatment. I'll just try to take my chances with cancer. Maybe somebody would be disappointed and say, oh, I wish you would, really try that. But I mean, they were like mad, like really mad. It was bad. And, for those of us who are being completely honest, we was having to meet up, like we was having little secret sessions, you know what I mean? Because it was just not the popular opinion. You were not welcome. Places changed their policies to keep you out, or made you, show proof. And actually, for some exemptions, there was no proof, so it was just, me saying, no, I can't really show you proof of my religion or whatever the case might be. So it was bad. And I'm going to say was, but because, I know that families fell out, because of this. So, this was a biggie, this was a biggie. But, to me, it was just another thing that people could use to show division. And that's kind of, I think, one of the biggest upsets for me was that it just was another opportunity for us to be split on an issue, and and unfounded, because none of the stuff that was originally said about it seemed true. So anyway, that's how we're gonna start. Let's talk. Okay, we're gonna let's talk about this vaccination. And don't forget to subscribe to my station so that way you can get, alerts when I am posting something. And you ain't going to want to miss that, okay? So I will be seeing you guys later. Oh, and I would not want to end this episode without giving musical credit for this soft music that you're listening to, these soft beats that you're listening to, both in the intro and in this episode. Sean Walker. So contact Sean Walker for your beats.